What's up YouTube, my name is Zor and I have completed years of research to bring you today's Wario guide. Alright, first up is Wario's side B, which brings out the Wario bite. This is usually pretty useful for getting a surprise hit on the enemy. I wouldn't use it after driving through one lap, because once you get through one lap, the turn takes a lot of time to do, and you can't jump when you're trying to turn. So in order to jump the best way with the Wario bike, you want to hold onto your jump key, and that'll let you jump as early as possible. So watch if I try to do the Wario bike and then try to jump as fast as I can. It's pretty fast. But watch if I try to turn and then press my jump key. So I'm turning, I'm trying to press jump, and I almost end up on the end of Final Destination before I'm able to jump. So just make a note of that. And also when you turn, because of that delay and you're turning around, it's usually pretty predictable and the enemy can probably land a pretty easy hit on you. So I mainly probably use the Wario bike when I'm trying to recover from the stage and I want to switch things up. So let's say I get hit and I try to just do normal jumps back on the stage, and that becomes pretty predictable. One way to kind of switch things up is if I use the Wario bike, and that kind of just changes the pace a little bit. We don't want that to happen, but it just kind of changes the pace a little bit, so the enemy just makes you a little more unpredictable and can make you recover back on the stage safely. So cool thing that you can do with the Wario bike is you can actually go under the stage and end up on the other side. So I'm just going to try to demonstrate that right here, and bam. So using the Wario bike, you can get under a couple of stages that are on the map. So I'm just going to kind of break down how to do this. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to drop down and just kind of, for Final Fantasy Destination, the landmark you want to look for is this orange light right here. So you want to be able to kind of jump and land at that orange light. So I would practice first. The reason being, if you go too early, you're going to end up hitting the stage and you're going to be dead. So I found that if you land up at this light, you usually can get at the other side of the stage without any trouble. So practice to gain the jumps, and once you get that down, you're going to want to use the Wario bike and try to cover as much distance as you can. So that was a bad example. Yeah. So basically what you want to do there is kind of bring your Wario bike and get as much distance as you can while trying to press jump. So you're gonna bring out the Wario bike and you're gonna press jump as early as you can. And once you get that down, so we're gonna go down, get the orange light, jump. You're just gonna press up B afterwards to end up on the other side of the stage. So we're just gonna go one more time. Orange light, the bike, jump as soon as you can, and then up B to get on the other edge of the stage. We're gonna keep going with this video, but just in case you guys haven't already, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and in the comments below let me know what character is your favorite in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. With that being said, let's get back to the video. One thing you want to make note of is that if you lose the bike, you can't use it for a certain amount of time. So if you try to press side B again, it's gonna have this animation where Wario's looking around and he's super vulnerable when he's in that, because you can't move for about a second, and that could be an easy smash attack for the enemy player. So just make sure to make note of when you use the bike and how long it's going to take before you can use it again. One more thing about the Wario bike is that it gives you another jump. So let's say an enemy has been edge guarding you and you use both your jumps, you can whip out the Wario bike and jump off it so you can get one more jump to get back to the stage. So to show how awesome this can be, you can be off the map when you take out the Wario bike, and you still get that extra jump and up B afterwards to return to the stage. So one of the funnier but also deadliest attacks for Wario is the waft. So if charged up, this can release a deadly fart that will send your enemies flying out the stage. It takes 110 seconds to charge up, and you can tell when it's ready when you see your character glowing up. This can kill at around 50% depending on your character, and is a pretty easy kill confirm if you time it properly. In terms of smash attacks, all of them are pretty good, but the forward smash is going to be the one you want to use the most, as it does the most damage. So you can see that hit was 24%, the up smash does about 20%, and then the down smash does 16%. So this one's kind of the weaker one, but it does hit both sides, so if you miss an enemy, that ended up behind you, you can kind of use that. I mostly use the forward smash again because it does the most damage. And it can actually kill pretty early, so characters like Bayonetta, they can get killed at around 68%, whereas a heavier character like Rob can get killed at around 85%. So other than that, you have Wario's aerial attack, so this forward air is pretty good. You can kind of chain it into 2 hits depending on the size of your enemy. And then you have the neutral air, which can actually hit 2 times, so if we were to do 2 hits right there, so that's just kind of moving forward, and when Wario lands it hits the enemy again. So this kind of can catch opponents off guard sometimes, as they aren't expecting that second hit to come through. And then you have the back air, which actually does a lot more damage than the forward air. So you can see that does 14%, whereas the forward air does 7%. So the back air is kind of more for, you know, big damage and trying to knock the player off the stage, whereas the forward air can kind of set you up for more combos. So with that being said, we're going to go over to some combos now. So the first combo is pretty simple. You're going to do a grab, up throw, and then into an up air. So if you do the up air fast enough, it usually ends up being a true combo, and you'll do 25% of damage. Another combo you can do, and this is going to take a bit of practice, is doing a delayed forward air into a dash attack. So just kind of, you have to land the forward air pretty late, but when you do, you just want to run quickly at the enemy and then hit that dash attack, and that's going to give you a 20% combo. Now the real combo maker for Wario is his up tilt. So at about 21%, you're not going to do this at 0%, as it's not going to be, they're not going to be knocked up high enough for you to kind of combo this in. As you can see, the combo counter is at 1. So if we were to do this at 21% though, it knocks them up a little bit higher and can set us up for some combos. So you can do at 21%, you can do about 1, 2, 3 up air, up tilts, and then you can follow it up with a up air. So we're gonna do that again. 1, 2, 3, and then a quick up air that's gonna send them to the sky and do 34.8%. At lighter characters, you might be able to do even more hits. So we're gonna try a lower percent. So at a low percent, you can probably hit even more with that. So let's try that one more time. At 14, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can do a up air for 42%. So you want to do this at about the low percent range, otherwise at higher percents here, to kind of end up higher, and then you can do kind of, you just basically decrease the amount of up tilts based on their percentage. So the higher the percentage, the less up tilts that you want to do, and you want to just get straight into the up air. That's all I have for this video. As always, if this video helped you out, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.